Hey kiddos, Destination Reader with Miss Shannon here. I am in the city of Elba, Alabama, and I apologize, it is got a little wind, so my hair may look a little fluffy. Anyways, I'm going to take you on what I thought was something really cool, and then we'll stop and read a book. And I apologize. Once I get the recording going, I'm unsure of how to turn it back around. So I did bring my tripod to put my phone camera on, so it may be shaky for a little bit, and just bear with me. You guys know, it's just me trying new things. So, all right, we are currently sitting at a Veterans Memorial, which I thought was pretty awesome because if you walk up here in the Veterans Memorial, you can see all the flags, and I'm going to show you those. You've got the National Security Group. You've got a lot of United States flags, one for the Navy, one for the Army, one for, I'm going to guess that's Marines. I'm not sure I know all of them by name. I apologize. But that's why we do this. Learn a little bit of history, right? Okay, so I'm kind of, there is a couple of things in the walls here, and I'll read them to you. As ages pass, let the monument stand to remind us of the warriors we have fought and of the sons we have sacrificed, not to glory the war, but to remember why we fought, so that the blood was not spilled in vain, that the bell will not always ring, that Lady Liberty will always stand tall, that our flag will always fly high. And I've noticed as I'm standing here, guys, there is a Veterans Memorial Park, and then there's another one over here. It was dedicated November 10th of 1988 to all the United States veterans, and in special tribute to those from Coffee County, Alabama. Again, we are in the town, from what I'm understanding, is called Elba, which is in the Coffee County. And as I walk up here with the flags, something very, very cool that I just noticed is, and I'm going to show it to you guys, is the flags. Above each flag, it shows what it's for. So that's for the Navy. And if you guys haven't looked out, every flag is a point of the star. So we're at the Navy and the Army and the Air Force. I did not know that that one was the Air Force. And the Coast Guard. I was unaware of Coast Guard, and it was flopping, so I couldn't read it. And then over here, we have the Marine Corps. And you can walk up this little pavilion. We're going to do that. And I believe the ramp probably is more for those veterans that have lost limbs and are not the best walkers, which, to be quite honest with you, those people I give 1,000% of my respect to, because they fought for a country, they got injured, and now what their normal was is no longer a normal that they knew of before. And so it says, Plaza of Honor, dedicated to the memory of those men and women of Coffee County, Alabama, who made the supreme sacrifice in defense of our nation. It gives, this is the Vietnam era, and it's the Coffee County's, their lives while serving in the country in the Vietnam War. So these are all the people just in this county. And then over here is the Korean War. Again, Coffee County's residents that gave their lives while serving during the Korea War. And we have a handful of them. And of course, now that we get up in wars, we're going to see more people. But, whoops, sorry guys, you were turning on me. Okay, World War II, who gave their lives while serving their country during the Second World War. And at the bottom it says continued. And it's continued on over here. Those are quite a few names. Bless those families. Boy, they are great. World War I. So these are Coffee County that gave their lives while serving World War I. That's a lot of names. And then this one over here is in memory of all the American women who have given their lives as a result of serving their country. I think that's a pretty proud one, just because I know the older you guys get, the more you hear in history that women weren't, they didn't always get the honor. So that's a nice one to see. There are one or two over here. Actually, you know what? I wonder, I don't think that takes me around. Sorry, guys. No. Okay. So we'll go up to this one and then we'll come back. And I'm kind of nervous because behind all of this in this big building, National Security's corporate office. So if you guys see somebody coming out here talking to Miss Shannon, we're probably in big trouble. Anyways, because I'm videoing. Okay, so we have Desert Storm in honor of the men and women of Coffee County, Alabama, who served during the Middle East crisis, which was during August 1990 and March 1991. And you guys always talk about how old Miss Shannon is. I was alive during that era, and that was a big thing that our school praised and brought people in, because that was one of the most current wars that we had seen in a long time. You know, because World War I and World War II and Korean Wars were so far long ago that Desert Storm really, in actuality, kind of just was the first one that my generation or generations around had been able to witness and see. And so even though it wasn't the best thing, it was something that we could love, and that's the important thing here. Now, there is another thing, and I am unsure of how you get to it other than hike through the grass with the National Security Office behind me. But we're going to do it because I see something over here that I really think you kiddos would enjoy. And then we're going to read a book. Oh, I hope I don't get in trouble. Okay. So, the thing you have to be worried of is there's fire ants everywhere in Alabama. And so, I have learned, look down when you walk. Okay. So here we are at another monument. And I'll show that to you. And I don't know how good I'm getting you guys on those, but okay, so this one is for Coffee County women who served in the country on active military duty. It doesn't say anything about their lives being lost. However, it does have an end date. So this was just in this county. That's a lot of women. You don't particularly see that all the time. I'm going to walk up here because I know there's one little boy that's going into 5th grade that I personally know, one, is probably enjoying this because there's so much of an army and informational on history junkie. I'm not going to say junkie, but so this one right here I think is where we're going to end it, and then I'm going to go find a place to sit. I'm not going to walk to the last one. This is for a young man that lost his life, and I did not expect emotions to hit me like they just did. So here, let me show you. Sergeant Jason D. Jordan, he was airborne July 17th of 1979 July 20th of 2003. And that is his helmet and gear. And they fly a flag for him and his family. Like I said, I did not expect that one to hit me in my heart the way that it did. We have a little area here. Maybe I can figure out how to read with this in my background. There is also, I don't know if you guys can see it, a helicopter behind me. That again, you know what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna have a seat here. This spot kind of resonates with me, and maybe his family would be happy that the state of Illinois came all the way to Alabama to honor and to read to a dedicated site for him. I don't know. I would assume as a family that might be something that they think is kind. I feel like if you guys haven't noticed with me, sorry, I'm getting the tripod out here and we're trying to get her set up. Okay, so if you guys haven't noticed about me is I'm one that, yeah, I read to animals, and maybe sometimes people's family would appreciate that, and you have to honor that, you know. So I know the book really doesn't go with what we see out here, but can we see? Hold on, guys. What if oh, there we go. That's so much better. Sorry, guys. I'm just, you know me, trying to figure stuff out. All right. So we will have that flag in his honor in our backgrounds. Like I said, unfortunately, the book I have does not correlate with any of what we've seen here, which it is pretty amazing to just see a veterans park off the side of the road and have this much history and knowledge. Shout out to Coffee County in Alabama. They really have done their thing here. Like, I appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna read the book. Stand back, said the elephant. I'm gonna sneeze. And see, there's a book of the elephant. Stand back, said the elephant. I'm going to sneeze. Well, I hate to alarm you, but I don't wish to harm you. My friends, I fear it's clear. Oh dear, you better stand back. I'm gonna sneeze. So you can kind of see there the elephant. And we'll get you over here with him talking to his friend. Yeah. It's so sunny. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, and if not, I apologize. Oh no, cried the buffalo. You're so big and strong, and your trunk is so long. Your sneeze sends everyone flying along. Bumping and thumping and down pathway and the trail, bouncing and, ooh, the wind took my page, hold on. Bouncing and jousting, head over tail, tumbling and bumbling. Your sneeze is a gale or a hurricane. I hate to complain, but please, don't sneeze. Look at the look on that critter's face. Woo! No, please don't sneeze, cried the monkeys in the trees. You make such a breeze when you sneeze. The last time you blew us right out of the trees, the branches began to bend and sway, and some of us landed so far away we didn't get back until the next day. And the leaves went whirling and tumbling and swirling, and the flowers shook for hours. The last time you sneezed, even coughed, would knock some of us out. Oh, please don't sneeze. Look how terrified those faces are of those monkeys. You see it? I keep looking around, making sure we're not going to get in trouble here. Whew. With a shriek, the parrot opened his beak. The elephant said he's going to sneeze. Elephant, please, cried the birds in the trees. The last time you sneezed, we lost every feather. We didn't know what to do. We'd ever get back together. Every parakeet was bare as a sheet from his head to his feet. There's more. All the whales had peacock tails, and the wings of the cockatoo were stuck on a kangaroo. You must confess, it was quite a mess, very confusing, and not too amusing. Even a snuffle makes our feathers ruffle. Oh, please don't sneeze. Fly, fly, called the birds to the bees. The elephant he's going to sneeze. Oh no, buzzed the bees, not a sneeze, not a sneeze. Last time he blew us off our stings, as well as our wings, and he had to make do with rose, thorns, and glue. Woo! Furthermore, what a shock. We all had to walk on our knees, if you please, and that's hard on bees' knees, while our wings grew back. What a sin. Oh, please don't sneeze. Have you ever met somebody that has a sneeze that you're so afraid of? I think the elephant is that person. Beware, beware, called the bees to the bear. The elephant says he's going to sneeze. Oh, please, not a sneeze, cried the bear. It's not fair, I declare. The last time he sneezed, he blew away all my hair and left me so bare. Mighty sneeze, isn't it, guys? I spent the whole winter in a long underwear. Nothing so sad as a bear that is bare. The poor giraffe, don't laugh, almost bent in half, and the crocodile's snout was turned inside out. The last time he sneezed, a sniff or a snuff is bad enough, but a sneeze, please don't sneeze. Look at the look on the bear. Ooh, it's so windy. I'll ask a crocodile with him. Oh my, do try. We wish, said the fish, you would if you could. The last time you blew all of our scales from our head, our tails, and our gills got chills. Our skin is so thin, and oh, please just don't sneeze. The zebra yelled, "Yipes! You'll blow off my stripes, plus lots and lots of the leopard spots, and all the snakes will be tied up in knots." The hippopotamus said, "A lot of us will fall right on the bottom up if you sneeze, so please don't sneeze." Look at how scared they are. Woo! Sorry, my friend, said the elephant sadly about all of this. I do feel badly, but if I could keep from sneezing, I'd do it gladly. But I have such a twitch in my trunk and an itch, plus a bit of a tinkle and even a prickle. You must fly. Run, fly, and hop. I'm afraid I can't stop. I would if I could, but there's nothing I can do. I think he's about to sneeze. Boo! Shouted the little gray mouse. Jumping out of his house, he stood right up on his little tiptoes, snuck out his tongue, and wiggled his nose. Eek! Shouted the elephant, jumping up in the air. That's a mouse! That's a mouse standing there! He must hide in a tree before he gets me, or jump in the lake, or for goodness sake, don't scare me, please, spare me. Now look at the... Do you think that distracted him from his sneeze? Does that always work? I don't know. Look, the mouse is on the elephant's trunk. The mouse laughed. Oh, pooh. Now, what can I do? The little thing like me to a big thing like you, I only wanted to give you a scare, and it worked as sure as you were standing there. Elephant thought about it. You completely forgot to sneeze. Well, what do you know? Cried the elephant. That is so. It's astounding. Confounding, as I live and breathe, I don't think I really have to sneeze. He began to giggle. Hee hee, hee hee, hee hee. Happened to me. Ha ha, ha ha, ho ho, ho ho. The elephant shook from his head to his toe. The ho hoed and the ha hawed and the giggled gofgled. He chuckled until his knees buckled. He sat down and rolled from side to side. In fact, the elephant laughed till he cried. He laughed till the ground was shivering and shaking, and all of the trees were quivering and quaking. The monkeys came trees, and the stings fell off every one of the bees. The birds' feathers went flying, and the goodness knows where. Oh my goodness, look at all that. And all of the hair fell off of the bear. The giraffe bent in half, and the crocodile's snout turned inside out. The fishes lost their scale from their heads to their tail. Look at that zebra. The zebra yelled, "Yipes, there go my stripes," while the hippo went thump right on his you know what. And in a perplop, then he sat up and shouted, "The simplicity must stop. We're terribly glad you don't have to sneeze, but if you must laugh, laugh softly. Oh, elephant, please." All right, so this story was by Patricia Thomas, and the pictures were by Wallace Tripp, and it's "Stand Back," said the elephant, "I'm going to sneeze." So today, kids, we kind of got a 2-for-1. We got to visit the Memorial Park. We get to honor and read to the young man, maybe in his spirit or soul or for his family. They'll appreciate this. If not, it really gives us a grasp of future life, how it could be versus what we live in now. So with that being said, it's official. We did not get kicked out, and national security is right over there. Anyways, so what do I always say? Smell you later, Gator.